WRTV is putting a spotlight on Black-owned businesses in our We're Open Indy series. Maintaining a successful business, especially during this pandemic, is a daily grind. Next, we introduce you to the founders of a local architect and design firm determined to create a higher quality of life for all communities.
We're more than just architects. We're more than just planners and designers who focus on the bricks and mortars of society.
Celebrating 6 years as Meticulous Design and Architecture, the founders have big goals, hoping to create a legacy in Indianapolis.
Our mantra is doing work that's meaningful, purposeful, and impactful. What that means for us is how do we do things to reach out and make the community a better place by virtue of us being involved.
Meticulous is at it.
They work with clients on a range of different projects, both nationally and internationally. Here at home, some of the projects include the Ortho Indy Foundation YMCA in Pike Township and the Martindale Brightwood Library. For the library, they were able to engage with neighbors who hoped for a community hub. They also wanted the design and architecture to reflect the African American culture and history.
The collage that's on the exterior is actually a pixelated representation of an oak tree as it goes through the different seasons. And that represented the seasons of change that community has gone through.
Two of the founders, Damon Hewlin and Brian Robinson, are best friends. The two attended Ball State University. After starting their careers separately, they teamed up with Ramon Morrison to create their firm in 2015. They recognized there was a lack of diversity in architect and design work and hope to change that.
It's a gaping hole. One, there's just not enough exposure for people who come from the communities that we come from, which is a huge part of why we give back and why we go into communities, why we go into schools to give exposure.
One way they are working to make the field more diverse is by working with Ball State University to provide support through mentorship and scholarship efforts. Through their Meticulous Cares initiative, the team also recently worked with our radio partners at 106.7 WTLC to give a COVID kindness salute to healthcare workers and first responders.
We recognize right away, particularly as an African-American firm, a young firm, really the only way to compete is to be involved in the community in a meaningful way.
It's a mission they are committed to 6 years in, making a difference in communities they work in by meeting needs through their design and architect work while also giving back. The Meticulous team says they don't like to be referred to necessarily as an African-American architect firm or have that be a reason why a client chooses them. Instead, they want it to be based on their skills and talent.